Will Jax X Pomni Funny Bunny ever be canon? Me personally, I don't really ship Jax and Pomni. I don't, but a lot of you guys do. So today I was thinking I'm going to make a video and tell you guys it will be canon. I already know a lot of you guys are saying Gooseworks said there will be no relationships. There is no love in the digital circus. But Gooseworks is a bit of a liar. Gooseworks herself has said she does lie for fun. She thinks lying is fun and she just does it for fun. For example, a fan asked Gooseworks, is there going to be a musical in the Amazing Digital Circus? Gooseworks responded, there are going to be instrumental musical sequences like the one at the end of the pilot, but no actual singing.
Your answer
Are you seriously gonna start singing that?
I'm half crazy.
Is this not singing? And notice who exposed Gooseworks' lie. Funny, but Jax and Pomni, they exposed their lie. She lied that there's not going to be a musical with singing, and Jax and Pomni disproved that. Also, when Gooseworks said there will be no romance in the show, she lied about that as well, because Zubul said that she wants to.
I want the ability to have sex.
And you can only do that thing if you do it with someone else. And Glitch have made an official illustration of Zubul inside of Gangle. And speaking of being inside of someone, Glitch have released a plushie of Pomni inside of Jax. And I predicted this in a previous video. It became one. And I thought Pomni and Jax were close. This is a whole nother level. They need to step up their game. Pomni needs to go inside of Jax now. So all you guys can call me crazy, delusional, all you want. I basically manifested this into reality. I said Pomni should go inside of Jax, and it became reality. They done it. You can call me delusional, but my delusion becomes reality. I'm manifesting episode 9 right now. And in episode 9, Jax and Pomni will tongue kiss in episode 9. Also, in the description of the Pomni inside Jax plushie, it says, Pomni is in her Jax era. After all, who wouldn't want to be inside Jax? I mean, I'm not opposed to it. Glitch have also released shirts, and one of the shirts are saying, I can fix him, and the other is saying, I can make her worse. Wow. Those shirts are very cool. I mean, I would never buy any of them, but they're pretty cool. On National Couples Day, Glitch have posted a video of Jax and Pomni singing. Why did they post that on International Couples Day? Why didn't they post Kinger and Queenie? They posted Jax and Pomni on International Couples Day. Instead of Kinger and Queenie, they are married. I know Queenie is abstracted, but still, they're still a couple. They still love each other. But maybe not as much as Jax and Pomni, according to Glitch. A lot of you guys are saying, oh, Jax broke up with Pomni in the latest episode. They're not gonna make up. They will. Jax is having a panic attack in the bathroom because he broke Pomni's heart. And he feels so bad for it. And he will apologize. I'm manifesting it right now. Jax and Pomni were flirting throughout episode 6.
You have a partner yet?
Well, look who it is. You sure you can handle me in all my glory?
I've been through worse.
Jax and Pomni were flirting. Even Zubul noticed their chemistry. Zubul was like, whoa, they would totally make a very good couple and they totally should start dating and they should make Funny Bunny canon. Honestly, I can't even disagree with that. Like and subscribe. The Amazing Digital Circus episode 6 trailer has released, and boy oh boy, it's interesting. In episode 6, the Amazing Digital Circus characters will split into 3 teams and they will do a battle royale with guns. Ragafa and Kinger, team Pew Pew, because they got a Pew Pew. Zubul and Gangle, team Unmasked, because they wear masks. So I don't know why they call Unmasked. Shouldn't they call themselves Masked? Jax and Pomni, team lovers, team bad guys. I'm pretty sure Pomni is a gal. There are lots of clips in the trailer of the characters doing lots of crazy things. And you can see Jax and Pomni, they are getting along very well. Jax could be seen in the trailer teaching Pomni how to shoot a gun and how to be a bad guy.
Also, Jax got his tail back.
Zubul and Gangle, they're talking about Gangle's masks and they're talking about it, how sad it is, and they're sad and it's about sad life. And Kinger is mad. He's in the dark and he's shooting like he's angry. His eyeballs, his blood vessels, they're popping out. Also, like I said, the characters will have 3 lives in this episode. What happens when someone runs out of lives? We already saw Ragafo lose one. Ragatha and Kinger both have lost a life. Do they share lives? And if one of them gets shot, they both lose a life? Or do they have separate lives? They both have 3 each. But what happens if they lose all of their lives? Also, Kane might be hinting he wants revenge for not voting for him as the best Digital Circus character. It truly is a tragedy, but the votes are all too close. Sometimes as a host, you got to make the right call. And it's a gun on the table with all of the characters' photos, and there's a whiskey sour. The same drink Jax drank in episode 5. Why is his drink on the table? And why is the gun pointing at Jax? I don't know. Also, Jax and Pomni in the trailer could be seen walking past all of the characters' rooms. There might be a chance they might visit Ribbit's room, Jax's friend that got abstracted. That would be very interesting. Also, like Gooseworks confirmed a week ago, the new episode will be over 30 minutes. Episode 6 will be 33 minutes long.
It's our longest episode yet. Over 33 minutes? Holy mo-
Oh, it's so long. Episode 6 will release on August 15th. Mark that on your calendars. Episode 6 will be probably the craziest episode yet, and I can't wait for it. Like and subscribe. Jax and Pomni are becoming good friends. Maybe even too good. Or too bad. The Amazing Digital Circus Episode 6 trailer has released. In the trailer, it could be seen Jax and Pomni are going crazy together. In Episode 6, the Amazing Digital Circus characters will split into 3 teams and do a battle royale. Team Pew Pew, Ragatha, and Kinger. Team Unmasked, Zubo and Gango. And Team Funny Bunny, Team Bad Guys. I wonder if Kane decided the teams or did the characters decide. A lot of people are wondering why is Pomni acting so different in episode 6 trailer compared to the other episodes. And that could be explained in episode 5. While the characters were drinking booze, Pomni said she gets bored of things and purposely seeks out minor thrills.
Well, I sometimes got bored of things, and I would seek out mild thrills, like exploring abandoned buildings.
And in episode 6 trailer, it could be seen Pomni shooting with guns, having fun, and seeking out her thrills. Maybe that's why Jax and Pomni are becoming very good friends. Jax is the wildest character in the circus, and hanging out with him is a whole different experience compared to the other characters. In the trailer, it could be seen Jax is teaching Pomni how to shoot with a gun. They are spinning around and having fun. Oh my gosh. Gooseworks did say Pomni does not like being touched. But she is holding hands with Jax and spinning around and having fun. Maybe Jax is the exception. Also, in episode 5, Jax was getting along with evil Pomni very well. And he did say that evil Pomni is cool.
You're out, dumb.
Ha! Get owned!
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Ah, she's cool.
And in the episode 6 trailer, Pomni is becoming evil Pomni, and Jax thinks it's cool. Also, there was a very interesting clip in episode 6 trailer. It could be seen Jax and Pomni are talking with each other, and Zubo is eavesdropping, and it seems Zubo has heard something interesting. Maybe Jax and Pomni were talking shit about some of the characters in the circus, like Ragatha or Zubo or someone else, and Zubo has heard it all. Yeah, honestly, I hate Ragatha. Oh yeah, me too. What? Also, Jax has got his tail back. In episode 5, Jax was crying, "Where is my tail?" And in episode 6, it appears he got it back. And there's a theory on how he got it back. People are speculating that the reason Jax lost his tail in the first place is because of Ribbit's abstraction. When Ribbit got abstracted, Jax didn't just lose his best friend, he also lost a part of himself. His tail. And the reason his tail grew back is because of Pomni. Maybe Pomni reminds Jax of Ribbit, and the Gooseworks did say that Pomni's original design was a frog. Pomni is becoming Jax's best friend, and because of that, Jax is gaining back the part of himself that was lost when Ribbit got abstracted, his tail. Or maybe he asked Kane to grow back his tail. just like how Kane fixes Gangle's masks. But I like the first theory more, so I do think the reason Jax got his tail back is because Pomni helped him grow it back. Gooseworks also said there's a whole side of Pomni that we didn't really get to see in the pilot, but we'll see it eventually. Oh, we are seeing it right now. Like and subscribe. Jax and Pomni might be beefing with every single character in the Amazing Digital Circus. The trailer of episode 6 hints that Jax and Pomni will cause chaos in the circus. They will cause chaos with Ragatha, Zubul, Kinger, and potentially Gangle. The most obvious character that will have a problem with Jax and Pomni teaming up is Ragatha, as we seen in episode 5. She did not like that Jax and Pomni were becoming very good friends. Also in this scene, you can see Ragatha is looking at Pomni and Pomni is looking away from her. And maybe Kane allowed them to choose their own partners for this adventure. And Pomni chose her boyfriend, Jax, and Ragatha feels hurt by that. A fan asked Gooseworks, will Ragatha be okay after episode 5? Please tell me! I wanna know. Gooseworks responded, in the trailer you can see Jax has already shot Ragatha. She's laying on the ground. She's not moving and she's not breathing, but they have 3 lives, so she's all good. Don't worry about her. In the trailer you could see Jax and Pomni aiming a gun while looking at someone. It could be they're just looking at the camera, but there are some speculations on Twitter that they were looking at Gangle based off Pomni's eye reflection and the area they are in. She's so sad. They're gonna shoot her. You can see in the trailer, Jax is already bullying Gangle. I mean, he always bullies Gangle, but already there's a hint they might go overboard and just shoot it. But it's just a game. We're having fun. I mean, they're having fun. I don't know if Gangle is having fun. It's like Fortnite, but you get shot. You actually get shot. Also, there was a scene where Pomni and Jax were talking in a tunnel of some sorts, and Zubul has heard it all. What could they be talking about? Could they be talking about how they shot Gangle? Or could they just be talking shit about someone? Or they are planning a date? Or at the end of episode 6 trailer, Jax could be seen with a big key, and behind him is Zubul's room. We know Jax has a key for every room in the circus.
Nah, I've got keys everywhere, and you've all been fine.
They could potentially be entering Jax's best friend's room that got abstracted, Ribbit, but behind them is Zubul's room. And also in the trailer, it could be seen Zubul is looking for something, by the looks of it, in her room. Did Jax and Pomni steal something from Zubul? Or maybe Zubul stole Jax's tail and Jax just wanted to get it back. Or maybe some people speculate Jax is showing what happens when he is holding his breath.
What about you?
He refuses to show us because he's a coward.
I want to keep the mystery alive. What do you, the viewers, think it is?
I think his head starts moving up and down, or his teeth get wider because his teeth look white. I don't know. He never showed this to anyone else, but he's showing to Pomni. The trailer also hints that Jax and Pomni might be beefing with Kinger. It could be seen in the trailer Jax and Pomni are having a shootout with Kinger, and it's in the dark, so it's not the goofy Kinger, it's the actual Kinger. And you could see by Kinger's eyes, the blood vessels are popping out and he is shooting. He looks a bit mad. He doesn't seem like he's having fun. Jax and Pomni, they're smiling, having fun. Kinger, eyes popping out, he is shooting them. Imagine if Jax and Pomni disrespected Queenie. I don't think they did, because that's even too far for Jax. And Jax does some crazy stuff. But you never know, they might get carried away. If they do mention Queenie, I don't know if it's going to end well for them. Hopefully Jax and Pomni don't start too much chaos, but they probably will. Like and subscribe! At the end of episode 6, Jax broke up with Pomni, and at the award show, Jax went to the toilet and had a whole panic attack. And people are speculating and worrying that Jax might abstract in episode 7. But there is some evidence saying otherwise. In today's video, I will give you 5 reasons why I think Jax will not get abstracted. The first reason why Jax will not abstract in episode 7 is Jax's voice actor Michael Kovac has thanked everyone for the kind words for his performance in the latest episode, and he's excited for us to see more. More? And Gooseworks said that she can't wait until everyone gets to hear how much he kills it in the rest of the show, because his best moments haven't even happened yet. I thought Jax and Pomni arguing is as crazy as it's gonna get, but based off Gooseworks' response, it's probably going to be even crazier in the later episodes. Maybe we will see a flashback of Jax and Ribbit arguing, and that might be even crazier than Jax and Pomni arguing. Or we might see Jax confess his love to Pomni, so that probably means Jax will not abstract in episode 7. Yay! But he still could get abstracted in the final episode, and there's no happy ending. Yeah. Second reason why Jax will not abstract in episode 7. A fan asked Gooseworks, just so that I can be mentally prepared, does the Amazing Digital Circus have a happy ending, a sad ending, or a mix of the two? And Gooseworks responded with 2 drawings of Jax smiling. So that means Jax will be involved in the ending of the Amazing Digital Circus. So he will not abstract in episode 7, but he could still abstract in episode 9. Third reason why Jax will not abstract is he will be saved by someone. The first person you're thinking of when you're thinking of who will save Jax is Pomni, because it seems like they are the closest and Pomni is the main character, and because she is the main character, she will save the people around her, and they are lovers. But it could also be Kinger. He could give Jax a motivational speech like he did to Pomni and Ragatha. Jax also thinks Kinger is the crazy one.
Kinger's the crazy one.
He hasn't seen Kinger in the dark. He did see him in the dark in episode 6, but it didn't last that long. So it would be very interesting to see Jax and Kinger talk in the dark, where Kinger is at his sanest. Or maybe it could be even Ragatha who saves Jax. We know Ragatha and Jax, they don't get along, and Ragatha tends to say the wrong things to Jax, and she tends to upset him a lot.
Do you have any actual friends?
Not anymore. Oh, I know exactly what you're doing with Pomni, and it'll never work. You know, getting close with Pomni to corrupt her.
But Jax does upset Ragatha a lot as well. He does some bad things to her, but they're not that bad. But maybe they make up, and maybe Ragatha stops Jax from abstracting. Fourth reason why Jax will not abstract. Gooseworks said her favorite character is Jax. Only a psychopath would make their favorite character abstract. And I like to think Gooseworks is not a psychopath. The final reason why Jax will not abstract, because I don't want him to abstract. Based off the evidence, I don't think Jax will abstract in episode 7. But that does not rule out episode 8 and episode 9. Maybe Jax has some character development and he changes as a person, not as a character, but as a person. And maybe at the end of the episode, Jax sacrifices himself to save everyone else, and there's no happy ending. Or everyone survives and Jax and Pomni end up marrying. Probably not. Like and subscribe.